Okay, we are at our final data step before we actually get to create the box plot visualization. So, on the box plot start sheet, I'm just going to delete that array from earlier. Okay, and let's see. We're just going to create this final table directly below our last one. First of all, let's just copy all these regions, just so they're listed across there. And let's see. As I explained earlier, you have to keep in mind that when you create the box plot using the Excel stacked column chart format, it is going to begin with whatever shows up at the very bottom of your stacked column chart. So you have to basically flip the order of your percentiles and just ensure that you're building from the bottom up, essentially. So I'm going to put in some labels here that make that more. It makes it a little easier to comprehend when we are creating this visualization. So we will have a bottom, we will have an amount that represents the bottom part of the box, the 25% to 50%. We have the top part of the box, 50% to 75%. We will have a median, and then we want to make sure we don't forget about our whiskers, the error bars. So we will have a bottom error and a top error. Okay, so let's see. The bottom, very simply, is just going to be what your 25th percentile is, the price that appears there. Because that, essentially, you have to put all that white space before that amount, and that's where the bottom of your chart will appear. And with the stacked column chart, keep in mind that you need to tell it how much it is incrementing up with each additional part of your box plot. So instead of putting in the absolute value, you want to know how much, what the total amount over the previous value is. So for the 25th to 50th percentile, you need to know what the height of that is going to be in your visualization. So just take the 50th percentile, subtract out the 25th percentile. There, my screen hit the wrong button there, so let's create that one more time for you. So just once again, 50th percentile, subtract the 25th percentile, and that'll, in this case, there is no height there because there is no difference between the prices. But do the same thing with the 75th percentile minus the 50th percentile. That'll give you the total distance, the total height you need for the top part of your box. The median, of course, is just whatever your 50th percentile is. And then your bottom error is going to be the difference between the 25th percentile, the bottom of your box, and your 5th percentile, because that's the total length that whisker needs to go to. So just very simply, your bottom error, just take that 25th percentile, subtract out the 5th percentile, and that's the height it needs. And then for the top error, just do the 95th percentile minus the 75th percentile for that height. And then just take all of those formulas, copy and paste them over. And let's take a look here. And yeah, looks like everything came in just fine. We are finally ready to create our box plot visualization.